Sure, we're live.
Says the stream is live, so we are live.
All right, we're not. We didn't disappear again, did we?
No, don't hit this.
What is that?
That is the exit. Don't hit that
Oh,
one.
okay, I won't hit that.
Okay.
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about Spokane, Washington.
Spokane, Washington. What's the dates? I'm asking you because I don't remember it.
It's
Is
the
it
14th.
13th, 14th? Hang on, I can figure
It's the
this out real
14th and
quick.
15th, I believe.
I got this.
Or
Hang on a
15th,
minute.
16th, whatever the Friday and Saturday is.
15, 16? You sure about that? I'm gonna double check for all of our fans out there. 15th and 16th. All right, so August 15th, 16th. That is in about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less. We have Spokane, Washington. Spokane, Washington is the next leg of the next event of our speed promotions tour. Um, we had a great event there last year. It was awesome. We we packed that place. A lot of people. We're hoping all the fans come back out. We always remember the places that were really, really good, and that was just one of those places. So we don't get out that way very much to go do some drag racing for you guys, and luckily we'll get to do that again this year. So a lot of Canada fans. I remember right. We had a lot of Canada fans there, huh?
We did have a lot of
Yeah.
Canadian fans.
Yep. Because Canada's a hop, skip, and a jump over the border from there,
Mm-hmm.
and we rolled back from Mission at that point in time, right? So we were at Mission. We kind of came down,
Kind of,
kind of sort of a couple weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still get your tickets to vote and at the gate. Um, what else? We've got, I don't know, what, 15, 16, what did I say? Is that about 2 weeks? Roughly?
2.5.
Um, let's see. So today we are trying to get these cars ready. So that's kind of what's going on today. If you want to flip it, I would flip it. You can do whatever you
That
want.
would be awesome if I knew how to work this one.
Okay.
Let's see. Front camera.
Back triple cameras. That seems cool. Let's
Okay.
try that.
Triple
How's
camera.
that? Did it flip the view?
Yeah.
Look at that. Triple cameras is where it's at. Javi and Ricky are no wait. Ricky's under the car. Javi's off the car. We're gonna do it. Taking the delivery. Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, look, Sean's here.
Sean's here.
We gotta.
Wait, Sean's here?
No, Sean's here on the
Sean's
screen.
here. There's
Yeah.
Sean. Okay, what's he doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing?
The
here,
Royal
Sean?
here.
Huh?
Is the Royal here?
What do you say?
I don't know. It cut out.
Say it again.
The Royal here.
The
The
Royal.
Royal
there.
here. Got it.
I'm just here.
Yes. I know
Yeah.
what that means. Yeah. What are you doing over there?
Turn
You're just
that
sitting
camera
around?
back around. Let me look at that car. What do you got going on?
Okay, hang on.
All right, so you're not gonna know by looking at it out here, but we just rebuilt it. You know how it is. Sometimes you gotta freshen the thing up. If I remember right, the last time me and you raced, you saw a little death smokes from it. Is that right?
I did. I seen it because the angle of where you were allowed me to see it. So
I wasn't gonna bring that up. I was just gonna say that we both agreed
you just
it
led
was
me
fun.
to it.
Yeah,
You just
I
led
mean,
me
if
to
you
it.
want to bring it up, you can bring it up, but that's not
Yeah.
what I was getting at.
Nah, I don't want. I want to bury that deep down and never talk about it again.
Well, hey, that was an awesome race, but that's a whole nother story.
I just know that everybody else had better be figuring their rigs out too. Otherwise, they're going to be in trouble when we get to Spokane.
I think so, man. Me and you laid down just recently, doing a little exhibition runs. We laid down some of the two fastest passes either one of these cars have ever made. So,
Yeah.
as you know, me and you talk every day. So you know these people don't know, but you know that we've been struggling with this thing a little bit, and I feel like we've got it pretty close, man. We made 6 or 7 solid passes in a row, and that's what we were missing this year is consistency with the car. I think, yeah, and I think we've kind of found that.
I know, man. I literally, so I put out that YouTube and this guy said, congratulations. It looks like your car's really consistent. Unfortunately, it looks like Ryan's got his pretty consistent too. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
right.
no, I have, my ups and downs with this stupid Liberty transmission changeover that I did, which there's nothing, the transmission's awesome. What the problem is us trying to get used to it. We've done so many things wrong with it, and we're learning, and nobody's really, I mean, there's a couple of Liberty 5-speed Pro Charger combos out there, but not really in a no prep situation, not really an outlaw trim. It's just not really the same. So we've had to really learn how to make the thing shift and what it likes and what converter stator it wants and all this stuff. And
Well, you know how
it's
it is
taken us-
whenever you steer from the mainstream, You know, lots of risk, but there could be lots of reward too.
There could be,
So
and the risk sometimes doesn't outweigh the reward, I guess. Like,
yeah, but
but
here lately though, I think you're on the right path. You
well,
obviously got quite a bit of mile an hour on me. So it's working.
well, when that matters now is like what makes me feel better about it is now if we can go to a race and capitalize with it. Like, look, we need to go win a speed promotions event. We're on our
Yes.
technically what season are we on, Sean? What would you call this?
8, right?
Eight,
Yeah.
I think that's right. 8 seasons. So at 8 seasons, I've never not won an event, and that doesn't mean like, hey, look, the first season I only won one, and a lot of people strive to try to win an event, but like that's success is measured in different ways. And for me, if we go through a season we don't win an
You need
event,
to
then I
do that for
remember that.
yourself. I get it.
Yes,
I get it.
yes,
Like,
yeah.
hey,
So
I went 2 or 3 seasons before I won one.
well,
So
that
that doesn't mean that
sometimes
it's right.
it's a hard.
That's not going to make you feel any better if you don't get a win this season. But
Hey,
to
that's
be
that's
honest with
right,
you, man,
but
me and Phantom have been talking about this. There's only 4 races left, and I'm going to be
there
honest
is.
with you. I won one, and I'm going to feel bad if I don't win another one.
I know.
So
Yeah.
that's and there's a lot of other guys out there that are the same way. Like Scott's
Well,
won a couple, I think, already, and I bet you he
well,
wants to win another one too.
oh yeah, Scott's on a mission for sure. Like
Yeah.
you can realistically you can see who's got their stuff figured out and who doesn't, and obviously Scott is one of the ones that has got their deal figured out. So for me to feel like I have a successful race car and we've done what we set out to do, I got to line up next to Scott and outrun him. I got to line up next to you and outrun you, and then I got to go win a race. And if I can do that, then I can go, hey man, this change up that we did was worth all the struggles for the first half of the season.
Yeah.
And I think we can get there, but that doesn't mean we'll win a race, man. You know how stuff goes. People don't realize how much stuff's got to go right for you to be able to win an event.
100 things, man. One thing could go wrong.
Yeah, yeah. But
So, but
I
and
expect.
there's also only 3. Did I say that there was 4 races left? There's 3 because one of those 4 races is the small tire deal. So
Ooh,
there's
yeah.
literally only 3 chances with the big tire. Only 3 more winners this season,
How
and
is?
me need to be one of them.
I can't remember. How is points this year? Like, how's everybody? How were you at in points?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
And I think I'm sitting at
somewhere I
8. So
think.
do I? Somewhere.
I don't.
What do we leave?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I think that there's a lot of people
Gonna look it up.
tied with 5 and 7, and I think you're in that area.
I believe I'm 8, and I'm not 100% sure, but I believe I'm somewhere around 8. Um, but ooh, look at this! I just got some great person out there in the world just sent me our points update. So technically, I'm in a 2-way tie with Cole Pez for 9th. So let me read you the points right now. Scott Taylor's number 1 at 120 points, very deserving. He has his stuff together, and
That car's riding.
a lot of this point series really ends up working out. Like the Chris Rankin, another he's got 100 points. Fantastic job this year with that car.
Is he number 2?
Listen, Chris Rankin,
Yes.
Yeah.
he's number 2. He's technically number 2. So this gets a little wonky. Okay, there's a 2-way tie for first between Scott Taylor and Chris Rankin. So he's not really number 2. It's not really far. Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm backing up. I got weird numbers. Okay, Scott Taylor has 120 points. Chris Rankin has 100 points. On my sheet that somebody just sent me, it says they're both tied for number 1. I don't believe that's possible. All right, but he's still number 2 regardless. Nate Saylor's number 3 with 80 points. Disco Dean is number 3 with 80 points. So there's like a weird 4-way tie for 3rd place. You're in there. So Nate Saylor, Disco Dean, Murder Nova, Kai Kelly all have 80 points. Technically a 4-way tie for 3rd, you could say. Jeff Lutz and Paige Coughlin have 70. Cole Pez and Ryan Martin have 60. Mike Bowman has 50. David Mendez has 50. Chevy Reeves has 40. Carson Baker has 40. Shout out to Carson. Good job on your first season. Kyle Kenyon has 30. Brandon James has 20. Tim Brown has 20. Jerry Bird has 20. B-Rad has 20. Mike Henry has 20, I think. No, 10. Jerry Johnson has 10. That's all I got. So there's a couple of ties up there up front from about 11th, 13th, 11th, 12th, 13th on. There's a bunch of ties. as the races go on, it'll start to sort itself out.
Yep.
What I was trying to say, hats off to Chris Rankin. He's kind of a standout guy to me for the year because he took a car that I had here in my shop that I bought from Scott Taylor, and we kind of him-hawed around on if we were going to use it or not. We were going to build it for Carson. We decided to sell it off to Chris and get Carson another car, and then Chris has done great things with that car. So
Yeah, no, it's fast. It's fast. I've been next to him. It runs
yes.
good. It runs
Yeah.
good.
So Scott built him a good car. Chris is really capitalizing with it. So hats off to
With
that
that
whole
old
team.
MH5 that could.
Old MH5 that could, yeah, my old motor and Scott's car that he built. Scott, I think Scott even told me the other day something like, "Man, I did some tricks with that car that I think really worked good." I said, "Turns out, Scott, you did some tricks with that car that works real good because that car is one of the harder leaving cars in the speed promotions Outlaw 32 series right now." So
Yeah.
if I haven't said it, get your tickets to vote. The vote online. Let's try to pack out Spokane, Washington. There's only
Just
3
like
big tire
last year.
events left. What?
Just like last year, guys.
Just like last year.
Everybody showed up last year, and that place was out of control. I'll
Yeah.
bet they're going to be a little more prepared this year. You know, have a little bit more water.
Yeah.
For the fans. And
Yep.
I can't remember. Was it hot there?
It was warm there for sure, and they ran out of everything, if I remember right. But people look at that as a bad thing. But honestly, I always look at that as a good thing because what that means is there was more people there than what they expected.
Yep.
And that's how we want all these events to be, is have more people there than they expected.
Yep.
There's a lot of competition for race, for different sanctioning events now. Different things have popped up, and speed promotion still has a great following, and look, we're all racing in it, and a lot of guys are doing a lot of different things, but that this thing has got 3 more races, a whole point series to discuss, and the tickets are doing good. So I'm excited for the next 4 speed promotions races, 3 of those being the point series for the big tire, and the one being that special, what is it, 100,000 to win small tire, right, Shawn?
Yeah. I'm still not sure what car I'm going to bring on that.
I was just gonna ask that. What car are you taking?
I'm the
I don't
same
know.
way right now.
If it's up to Phantom, which me and Phantom, he thinks let's do this and not really consider all the angles. You know what I mean? Whereas, and then I got Phantom back there going, "Hey man, that white car would probably be faster on radials than the OG." And I'm like, "Man, it's actually set up a little bit better for radials." And I'm not saying we're not going to take it. Like, the
Yeah.
motor's a little bit further forward in this car. It can get 150 pounds lighter than what the OG can. Like,
So let me ask you this: how much time do we have? You might or might not know the answer to this.
like
how much
3
time do we
weeks.
have from the third big tire race to
Yep.
to that small tire race? What do we have, a month?
Plenty of time. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 weeks or a month.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, the OG is set up for small tire right now. And I understand small tire, but it's a completely different setup. I got to
Yeah.
put a lockup converter in that car. I've got to completely redo the whole suspension. So if I'm going to do that, I mean,
Yeah,
this
if you're
one
going
right
to change
here,
it up already,
this one
It's
right
ki-
here, I got to change it up anyways. This one right here has
Yeah.
already got nitrous. It's already, I think it would probably be faster. And so
Yeah.
I may end up doing that.
yeah, I'm there with you. I don't know what I'm taking yet either. We're picking the red car up, the Fireball car up from the paint shop in the next couple of days, and I've got the motor came back from Proline sitting there on the floor, like it's ready to put it back together. And I told myself that's what I was going to take to that small tire race, and I still might. I feel like that race is going to bring out a lot of small tire hitters that we don't normally see. So I think we all got to
It's gonna
be
be fast.
we all got to be on our game.
For the red car
Absolutely.
likes radials.
The red car does like radials. I have been
I
on
I
radio. That's we
I
started life with that.
I think that we're gonna see the red car on radials.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to. I feel like that's the new home for that thing. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I would like to make the OG work on radials, which we've already been pretty fast on radials. But then I flew the car, and
Yeah.
I don't.
Cars don't fly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
don't.
don't.
They're not good if they do fly for sure.
No, we tore a lot of
What
stuff up. So
what have you done? So we freshened up the motor on my gray car. Fixed our death smoke from mine in your last pass. The boys are pulling the Liberty out right now to check the converter, just to check up the lockup clutches. We got I'm getting ready to ask you what you're doing to yours, but we got Carson's car in a billion pieces over here.
It looks ready.
This car is ready to go to
Close.
Spokane. What do you think? The Speedo Cheeto is ready. What do you think, Sean?
I think it's close, and I think
Yeah.
that anybody that's going to be sleeping on Carson is going to be. He figured some stuff out too while we
He did.
while we were up in Canada. Hey, and I'm
Yeah, he
telling you right
did.
now, man. Hey, that guy qualified in that race just right behind me. Right. I
Well,
mean, hey, right behind
let,
me.
let's just say it like it is. We went to a pro mod race with our steel roof and quarter cars. There was a full 16 car field, and myself, Nate, you, and Carson all qualified top four. And
Yes.
and
And
it
we
was a
and
pretty.
every one of us beat the track record.
We did. And the best part for me that I think I was the most look, I always like when I run good and I always like when you run good. You know, the Gucci Nova's always seems to run good lately. But it was pretty awesome to see Carson's car do well for him having some struggles at the beginning of the year too. I was when I saw his time slip, or when actually I didn't see it. I was on the radio at the big end of the track, and Carson went right in front of me, and I went right after him, and I leave my headset on until Javi at that racetrack. Javi was because we are getting time slips, so Javi was telling me what I ran. He said, "You ran this, but guess what Carson ran?" And Carson was putting his parachutes up, so I was able to go tell him what he ran, and the smile on that dude's face when I told him what he ran,
Yeah.
I think it's been worth all of the struggles that he's had for the last year. So,
For sure. He
uh,
was stoked, man. I
yeah,
went over and to congratulate him because, look, man, personal best. Like, it's going to be a long time before me and you get another personal best. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Especially now that I've been in this pro mod.
for sure.
I'm not getting a personal best for a long time unless it's in
You
that pro mod.
you got
You
to
know
be
what I
back in
mean?
that pro mod to get that personal best, probably.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. So for somebody else to get a personal best, man, I couldn't wait to get out of the car for him to get back so that I could go over and tell him congratulations. And
I
you got to
know.
remember, man, he's fairly new to this too. So
He's
it
very new
takes a
to it.
lot to get in these cars and wheel these things down through there. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's a straight line. All you
Yeah,
got to do is hang on. All you got to do is hang on until things go bad.
I know. And let's be realistic too. He had a little fender bender in that thing already. And some people, when you have that and you get into a little fender bender, it takes you a minute to get back into the swing of things. He's either just dumb enough that doesn't bug him, or good enough that he adapted quickly.
He's very competitive, and you can tell that.
Oh
Like
yeah, for
his
sure.
mind frame is not much different than ours, man. He wants
Yep.
to go as fast as he can every time he gets in that car,
Yeah, for
even
sure.
though it's not always the best. He needs
Yeah.
to just get laps, and that's what
Yeah.
he's doing now. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited because that puts another heavy hitter, honestly, and it's awesome that's out of my camp, but it puts another heavy hitter in our mix. Hell, he put me on the trailer at the race that we went to. But that being said, now he's going to be putting the people on the trailer because his car runs good. So,
Uh huh.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's awesome to see another car in the mix do well. I am excited for the last three races that we got. I think it's going to be a pretty good dogfight. I feel like everybody that's not got to come to one of these races, you need to come out. I'll tell you again, the tickets are the folk. Spokane, Washington, 15, 16. It's going to be, I'm sure, as big as it was last year. So if you're in that area, come see us. If you're in Canada, cross the border, come over and see us.
Yep.
Um, Sean, what do you got? What are you doing to your car? Okay, what did you need to do to it before it's time to go to Spokane?
Well, I'm at that weird spot in this is all the passes.
Oh, yes. I know
So
exactly
I'm in
what you're
that
talking
weird
about.
spot where I can make it through Spokane, but then gonna have to freshen it probably on the road.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. But other than that, we're gonna try a couple of other different things with the nitrous system.
Yeah.
But other than that, the car's working pretty good. We figured out a lot of stuff while we was racing this thing while we've been off,
Yeah.
and we're not used to mid-season having the break that what we have right now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm ready to get back to racing. So
I feel the same.
it's been a good break, especially with the heat the way that it is. But
Yeah.
it's
Well,
what we do, man.
it's been a
We
good
race.
break, and we happened to go somewhere where the weather was pretty dang nice for the most part.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But yeah, so we're gonna get ours finished up. Javi and Ricky probably have this thing ready to put back in the trailer by tomorrow or so, I would say. Carson's, we got to wait. On his personal best, he happened to hurt a camshaft on that run. So, unfortunately, it was bittersweet for him. We had to pull the motor out and send it back to Proline and have some things fixed on it. But we're supposed to have that motor back in about a week. We'll have that car ready to go next week. Your car's pretty much ready to roll. I know that the Gucci Nova team made an adjustment. I don't know that car will make it to Spokane, but I think Nate's going to jump in his car and make the rest of the series in his car is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. That'll
So,
be good.
Yeah, that'll be good. Get to see that car back out. Yeah, so Spokane, Washington, 15th, 16th, the next race.
Yep.
Cars are getting faster.
And then after that, we got Martin, Michigan, and then
Martin, Michigan.
have
Maple Grove.
Maple Grove.
Maple Grove.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have the radio race.
Yeah. So 4 big races left. Excited for all of them. I'm excited to put this thing back on the racetrack because I think we'll do better than we've done. So that'll be awesome. But if you're anywhere close to any of those 4 tracks, get your tickets bought. Go to the folk, pick them up, or you can walk in the gate and get them there. So we appreciate y'all. Shawn, I know you got stuff to do. We personally have some cars to put together. So I'm sure I will see y'all.
Right on. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Come see us.
See you. We got any? We didn't ask